Hello and welcome to another MCO update on SUI. Yeah, just a quick update here as the price pushed higher throughout the day and has now nearly reached that $4.20 to $4.30 area that I talked about in the last video as potential target for wave 5 of 1. So we need to talk about that, right? We're nearly there. And quick reminder, I'm tracking here a 5-wave move up still as preferred interpretation from the 7th of April low. I mean, it is 5 waves now anyway, but I communicated these support areas throughout the last few weeks and they held, and the market is now pushing higher. We can now remove this here. Don't need that anymore. And instead, I introduced today a new micro support region that we basically used, you could say, like a trailing stop. It's not a trailing stop unless you really use it to add your stop, but it's more about understanding, okay, we have a still unfolding uptrend. When is it starting to break? And that would be a break below that upper micro support zone that we can talk about in a minute. But overall, we have a 5-wave move up from the April low. And that gives us a 5-wave pattern in yellow wave 1. I mean, other interpretations are possible, but for now, it has held all support levels. And I'm tracking similar structures on the other charts as well. That means that we are now watching for potentially the completion, or we're nearly at the completion of that wave 1, let's say it like that, should be nearly complete, but we don't have a top yet. And actually it would look best, if we really look at the microstructures, it would look best with another higher low in what would be yellow wave 4. And then potentially one more high in yellow wave 5. So that's waves 4 and 5 of wave 5 of 1. And that larger degree 5-wave pattern would then complete an impulse in wave 1. And then we're going to watch for a wave 2 pullback. Now at this point, this micro support region is between 388 and 365. And it takes minimally a break below that level here at 365 for a first indication that top is in. Yeah, and then it's going to be all about, okay, can we also see a break below the previous swing low that formed here on the 6th of May? That's quite an important one, because if we can break below that level as well, further evidence of a top, okay, that we've struck a top, and then the focus will start to shift towards support for wave 2, which I cannot really define yet because we don't have a top defined. Yeah, there's no defined top. I can give you like some general levels, but they will change if the price pushes any higher, and I think it still could, even if it's just after another small pullback. But main support is between $2.93 and $2.06, which means whatever SUI is doing right now to keep an overall bullish perspective alive, the market needs to avoid a decisive break below $2.06. Now, the $2.06 level here is very close to previous swing lows from April this year. It's not an invalidation point, however, it is simply Fibonacci support. But yeah, based on probabilities, if this next move down is really going to be a wave 2, and if it's a corrective pullback, it should not break below that 78.6 retracement. So that would be the warning level. But for now, the short-term focus can still be on higher prices. And then if we get that higher low and another higher high, it might take us to around about $4.30 next. That's the update on SUI. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.